Hey, you guys, it's Michelle Cunningham. Okay, I already see the comments coming in from YouTube. So exciting. I just got to move my chair. I have one of those up-down desks. It's called a Fully, Fully, but I can sit and then I can stand, but I decided to stand. Oh, and I forgot to put on my necklace. That's okay. You still like me? We're fine. Hold on, I'll get it. It's right here. This is a little hack. I keep this in my office full of little jewelry. So when I forget to put on my jewelry, I can just grab something really quick. I know. That's a little hack because, you sometimes forget your jewelry when you run down the stairs. At least I do. So anyway, okay, so I am talking today. Let me know where you're watching from, by the way. And let me know if you were affected by the hurricane. I would say you're probably not on here live if you were affected by the hurricane. I live in Western North Carolina. So we're very lucky that we were not affected other than my pool turned green and overflowed. But that's nothing. Hi, Sarah Earl. Hi, friend. So anyway, so that was pretty lucky. Sorry, I just put on my necklace. Now it looks pretty. Okay, thank you. I just needed something. I could put on some pretty earrings too. Maybe these. These are good. Anyway, Memphis, Tennessee. Oh, Tennessee got hit, right? Just crazy. Just crazy to watch the news. I've been Googling or looking at hashtag Helene, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Anyway, is anyone named Helene? It's always crazy when it's like, you're like, oh, like a good thing it wasn't like Hurricane Michelle or something. And then it's like your name, Anyway, okay, so today I'm talking about my favorite things for content creators. So I'm super stoked to talk about this. So let me know in the chat, are you a content creator? Are you a video maker or you want to be a video maker? Thanks, Christina. That's my favorite saying. There's my sign right there. It's so hard to point. You're like really pretty. You guys are like really pretty. Okay. All right. So the first thing I'm going to be sharing is how to have really good audio in your videos, right? And so as I say that, I'm going to make sure I actually have my microphone hooked up. I do. So, okay, there's a few different ways to have really good audio. And whenever I'm traveling, I have this bag. And in this bag, I just throw all my video equipment that I need to bring with me, which is really these two items. That's it. But like sometimes I bring some extra stuff, but like this is kind of it. All right. So if I'm traveling with my phone, this little guy plus this attachment, you screw this little dude on here, right? And if any of you want these, if you go to michellelovesyou.com/tools, I give you my exact list. So I'll put that on the screen in a second here. michellelovesyou.com/tools. That's how you can have really good, you have a little camera guy for you. Let me put this up on here. Create banner. I'll just type this in like this, tools. Okay, I have a shortcut for everything. All right, copy, delete, add, show. Okay, there you go. It's on the bottom of the screen now. All right, so anyway, all right, so that's step number one. You need something to hold your camera. Okay, so if I'm filming from my camera, from my phone, then first you got to pull this at the bottom. It's tricky. You got to be strong. You got to like go like this. Like really pull it. There, got it. Okay. It's kind of hard to do. So if you're like, this thing is annoying, I'm like, yeah, it is. All right. Then you step on it and pull it up. Cool. Now you get your own little video thing. Hold on. Let me turn this off. Too glowy. A little too glowy. All right. So then I can turn this up, make this brighter. Well, I don't know if it'll go brighter. It's always tricky. All right. Anyway, so then I've got my you got your attachments in here. So you have your plug-in, plug this into your phone, and this attaches to you. And if you go to michellelovesyou.com, you can literally get a link to all of these items. So you can put this like this, or you could like tuck it in sometimes I'll tuck it in my shirt down there so you don't really see it. So the key is you don't want your hair hitting it, because if your hair hits it, you're going to have bad audio. If your shirt is rubbing on it, you'll have bad audio. So you just got to make sure that it's not rubbing, right? Then you want to plug it in, and the light on this will turn blue. So you have a blue blinking light, which you see right there. And then if you're filming for YouTube, long form video, you film landscape sideways. If you're filming for a vertical video, then we go vertical with it. So that's right this way. So you just undo this a little bit and turn it. Cool. Now then you tighten this up. You just got to tighten these little screws. There you go. Now you got it. So now this is clipped onto you, and now you can film yourself. Now, this will give you good audio, even if you're 10 feet away, 20 feet away. I went about 25 feet away, and then it starts to crack. Like you miss words. So You can go about that far away, but it's pretty cool to be like that far away and have really good audio. Some people film videos without a microphone. And when they're that far away, this is what it sounds like. Hey, you guys, how's my audio in this video? I hope you're enjoying this video. Isn't this awful? Just write awful in the comments if you're like, oh man, that's so awful. So awful, right? So it's literally, it's just so terrible. Okay, I'm trying to brighten this light. My office is a sunroom, and so I shut all the shades so that it would be like kind of cool looking in here. But then it feels dark in here. But I shut all the shades. Awful, right? So people have bad audio. I'm like, bad audio is the number one indicator that you're a rookie and that you don't really care about your audience. And so simple to fix because this microphone right here is like $50, right? So if you go to michellelovesyou.com/tools, I'm going to send you the list of this exact microphone. I'm also going to give you this list of this where you can get this off of Amazon. This little doodad, he's electronic. So when you turn him on, which I don't know if I totally have him charged up. Let me charge him up. Please hold. Oh, no, he's on. I hear him moving. Okay. Do you see him moving? Hold on. I got to put him on something to have him move. Anyway, he moves. So you put he tracks your face. So let me show you this. This is so cool. So if you like don't have anyone to film you, which I don't have anyone to film me, you know, I mean, I could ask my husband, but he's working and my kids are at school. And so I'm like, dude, I'm just by myself. So you put this little guy in. Now, this little button right here tracks your face. So it moves when your face moves. So watch this. We put our phone in. Put your phone in. You're going to film your vertical video. And now watch him move. I'm going to move. When I move, you move. Just like that. Is that a song? Maybe that's not the song. Anyway, so see? Which is kind of cool because now it's going to film me. So let me just show you. What's cool is it looks like I have a cameraman. So I'm going to just film really quick. This is like a terrible shot, but let's just do it anyway. Do it anyway, girl. Okay. Oh, I look orange. It's fine. Okay, here we go. I'm going to move. Testing it. Hi, I'm over here. Now I'm over here, moving all around, and it's following me. Okay. All right. So, like, look at this. If you can see this, I hope you can. So this dude, it always does this. You can't see what I'm trying to show. Well, either way, it moved and it followed me. You get the picture. Okay, so this little doodad is pretty cool too. And that's right on my list of favorite things right inside of Amazon. So that's at michellelovesyou.com/tools. Okay, so that's audio. Now, when it comes to audio from sorry, I'm just reading my email to make sure I'm covering all the things I said I was going to cover. The other thing is when I have audio, when I'm filming like this, right? So I'm using a platform right now called StreamYard. The reason I love StreamYard, let me show it to you. Present, share screen. And I believe it drops a link, or you can go to michellelovesyou.com/StreamYard. That's my affiliate link. That is not what I meant to share. That's my video superstar. If you'd like to see how pretty it is, I'll share about that in a second. Hold on. Present. I was going to try to share my entire screen. Okay, that's why I clicked the wrong thing. Okay, so this is like StreamYard. This is like my behind the scenes. What I love about it is I can be like, oh my God, Cindy's here. Whoa, Cindy. Thanks, friend. She bought it, right? So I can like literally see all of your comments and I can put them on the screen. I'm streaming to 2 of my business pages and also my YouTube channel. And so I can see people commenting on YouTube. And then if I want to kick it up a notch, I can actually take this live from my business page and I can share it to any groups. I usually do that after I've gone live. And the reason I do that is it's hard to stream directly to groups now. So I've got 26 people watching from the business page. I can click and share this to my story. So people see my story, they'll see that I'm live. I can click share and I can share it to my group. And I click back to basics VIP and build it big. Those are 2 of my bigger groups. So I just shared in there, right? So literally, so then you could be sharing everywhere. All right. So I like this. I also like I can put banners up like, hey guys, if you want to know my favorite webcam that I'm using right now that makes me look a little bit hotter, that's the Lumina. So I can drop links like this. Many of these are affiliate links of mine. If you like StreamYard that I'm using right now, there's my StreamYard link. So it's cool for your people watching because they can like just quickly do that. They can like click on it or they can write that in and grab it. In addition, down here, if I want to present and maybe share a video file, I could pop a video file up here and I could literally show you like that video file that I just made. That was really bad. Let me share it over to my computer. I'm going to click it. I'm going to hit share. I'm going to share it I'm airdropping it. Oh, it's tricky to share because I would have to come off. I'd have to be on Wi-Fi and I might have a bad connection if I do that. Anyway, but you can like click some random video, okay? I don't even know what this is talking about. Yeah, just a random video. Whoa. And one of the craziest things was that like even that's when my face was bigger. Look at a different face. Look. A really big team. Is it a bigger face? It's going on. Okay, just kidding. I always weigh the same, but sometimes my face is bigger. I think it's inflammation. Anyone? All right. How much does StreamYard cost? We got to go on a field trip for that one. Let's go. Let's go figure it out. All right. So StreamYard. Let's go behind the scenes. Billing. So yeah, and when you refer people, see, I do referrals and then I somehow team settings, my account. Here we go. Billing. $468 a year. Change plan. $20 a month. Way better. Do that one. I do this one because we do extra stuff, but maybe I'm overpaying. Okay, so anyway, $20 a month, which is not that terrible, right? So that's StreamYard. Great question. Okay, still a cute face. Sometimes the face is bigger, sometimes it's smaller. Who cares? You know, it doesn't matter what size your face is. It just matters if you're a nice person. Okay. All right. Okay. So anyway, when I'm live like this, okay, using StreamYard, I have this microphone. Now this is a Shure M7. There is a Yeti microphone, which I probably have down below here. Let me see if I can get it. I keep backup microphones. So this one was the one I used for many, many years. It's called the Blue Yeti microphone. It is a great microphone. Okay. This is what I use. And it's like $89 to $120, probably $120 if you're not hitting a Black Friday sale. Okay. So that's the Blue Yeti microphone. And you can actually get a pop filter that goes in front of it. A pop filter prevents the puffing noise, the P's that you make. Because if you don't have the filter on it and you make, and I don't, this microphone's so good it might not really show, but you take this little filter thing off. Peter pecked a peck of pickled peppers. Peter pecked a peck of pickled peppers. That's the wrong saying, but but did you hear the difference? One is more like puffy, but this microphone's so good that might not be the case. But with this one, I definitely need to have a pop filter, POP filter. It could be this that you put on, or it's a little circle that you put in front of it. And I looked up pink pop filter, so I had a pink one that sat in front of it, so it made my audio a little bit better. Challenge with this microphone is if you have it sitting on your desk and you tap your desk, it'll make a thud noise to your viewers. So you just got to be these are hypersensitive microphones. So you have to be aware. So when I stopped using this one, I decided to upgrade. I upgraded to the Shure M7 microphone, which is a podcast quality microphone. I still got the USB version. There's a fancier version that is more expensive, but I didn't want to have a fancier version that was more expensive that offered the same audio quality. Like I literally called and talked to B&H Audio out of New York. That's who I call when I have an audio question. B&H Audio is amazing. But I was like, so I want that podcast microphone everyone's using. He's like, it's the Shure M7. I go, okay, so do I have to have a soundboard? He's like, well, if you want to spend $700 and get the soundboard and pay for all this, yes. I'm like, okay, is the sound quality that much different? He's like, no, it's exactly the same. I'm like, so you're telling me a USB microphone that I can plug directly into my computer has the same audio as the fancier one? He's like, yeah. I'm like, why do people do the more expensive one? He's like, I'm not sure. I'm like, yeah, okay, got it. So all I need to know. I'm like, I'll just buy the cheaper one. So this is about $250, but it gives you like a little bit more of a crisp kind of a podcast type voice, right? Which when someone pops on and they hear you and you sound like this, they're like, whoa, she must be a big deal. When in actuality, you could just be a pretty regular person just talking on a good microphone. No, I'm serious. I'm a regular person and it's working, you know, but I see other regular people doing this. But if you have good audio, that's the name of the game. Okay. So I like the Shure M7. I put it on my list too. MichelleLovesYou.com/StreamYard. Now, that's not the list. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Just kidding. All right. MichelleLovesYou.com/tools. That's the one you want. All right. Now to prevent the thud noise, I make sure that this is not on the desk because if you're typing on your keyboard and talking, thud, you know? So I got this thing. See? And this sits on the ground. So it's just right off my desk and I can move it up, right? I can come really close to my voice. I can move it away, right? So, but you want it to kind of be relatively close to your mouth, right? 6 inches away. So you've got good audio. Did I Oh, I hope that someone said lost connection. I'm like, did I lose my audio? Whenever you touch your microphone, you're worried you can accidentally hit mute or something on here. And you're like, why did that happen? All right. So anyway, so that's how to have good audio. Okay. So you've got some options there. Very inexpensive to do this right on your phone. And then for your desktop, something like the Yeti is a good starter point. From there, you can graduate to the Shure M7. When I was new and a big fancy, these very wealthy YouTubers would be like, you got to buy this and that. It was so expensive. I'm like, dude, no. Okay. So do within your means, right? I had to start budget and then I moved up to this one, but I don't need anything better than this. This is good enough. You know what I mean? Like some people spend money just to spend money. And I think it's silly. Rich people get rich by living like they're poor. Poor people get poor by living like they're rich. I always say that saying. All right. So that is good audio. All right. Now, crystal clear picture. So if we're on our phone, best way to have good picture, right, is to use the cameras on the back of your phone. I just got one of these Aries Tech. I got one of these. It prevents EMF radiation from killing me, because that's a thing apparently. So I have a link for it. I thought I did, but I can't find it. So it's Aries Tech. If you just look it up, you'll start getting all their ads. And eventually you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I'm going to die from EMF radiation and I should get that. Hold on a sec. I'm going to show it on the screen. That's my book. Aries Tech. That's what this little button is. But I got it for my whole family. So it's preventing the EMS from getting us, apparently. All right. That's what it's called. All right. So anyway, but this is the better camera on the back here. So in a perfect world, we would film like this and we would see ourselves this way, right? So just something to think about is to do it that way. If you want to be able to see yourself on your computer as you're filming this way, there is an app called Let's View, L-E-T, let me do it, letsview.com. Let's View allows you to see you on your screen. So I can see what I'm filming, so I can see me and then see me on my screen. It is a little bit glitchy. You can also, if you have a Mac and an iPhone, you can use screen mirroring. You probably can also just Google, how can I see, when I'm filming, how can I see myself on my computer screen while I'm filming on my phone? And you'll find some YouTuber that'll show you exactly how to do it. Okay. So that's the deal there. All right. So that's for best picture. Now, I do like on my iPhone, I do like to brighten up my scene. So you can go into your highlights and you can add more exposure. That makes the scene look a little bit brighter and I look a little bit more like softer and like less wrinkly. Like I just like it, right? A little more light into your scene will help. I also put my f-stop down to 2 because an f-stop of 2 will give you a blurry background, whereas an f-stop of I think goes up to 16. I could be wrong. But when you go up that way, then it's not as blurry of a background. So that's for your phone. Now, when it comes to my computer, I am using the Lumina right now. So I'm going to show you the difference between using a Lumina webcam, which is an AI-based webcam. It does have some cool settings. I just found lately I don't know if my computer is too full or I'm trying to run too many things, but if I try to put it into, there is a plus version. Let me try to show you guys this. I'm going to try to put it in plus, but lately plus has been glitching and I think it's because I don't know why. I think my computer has too much going on. So this is plus. Let's see. Okay. So plus, and then I have the option in plus to do, I can turn on a little cameraman that follows me. So I can move over here and it follows me, which is kind of cool, right? I can also, let me shut this. So you see it following me now. And then I can, under detail, I can give depth and detail. See the background behind me just blurred? Kind of fun. I think it's a little too blurry. So I can take it like to there. I can make my person more sharp, which I don't think I want to be more sharp. Can blur the padding around the background of me. So let me show you this, what I'm seeing on my screen. So this is like your little thing. You have options. So I can turn up my exposure so I can make more whiteness in the scene. Oh, right. I like to kick up my saturation so I look more tan. Kick up my brightness. Sometimes can turn orange though. You gotta be careful here. So just play around with it. So now I've gone orange. Now we've got real crazy. All right. So framing, you can have the cameraman follow you, or you can just have static framing where you're just there in the shot. So anyway, that's the Lumina webcam. So I do like it. Let me just remove this. I'm going to remove the plus because see, I'm glitchy with plus lately, and I'm not into glitchy. So anyway, I just go back to normal. So that's a Lumina webcam. What I want to show you is the difference between not using the Lumina webcam. So if I use the webcam, oh, thank you. Yeah, I love when the people here, I don't really know f-stops. Like, I don't know what it means. I just know f-stop of 2 makes me look blurry background. So, but then f of 16, not blurry. But that's all I know. And I took photography in college, but I remember just being confused by f-stops and all of that. All right, so let me show you now if I were to just use my regular camera in my computer. This is the regular camera. Oh my. Oh, so sad. This is so sad. If someone just dropped on, they're like, girl, what is wrong with your color? So sad, right? So I share that with you because the Lumina makes you look great. Oh, right? I know. That was actually super dark, but I also purposely shut the shade. So I live in the sunroom. This is where I live. Yeah, it's my house. Just kidding. But this is my office is a sunroom. So when I'm in here, I just shut all those little shades so I get more direct light. I like the way that light, I have a little loom cube up there. That's also on my list. If you go to michellelovesyou.com/tools, you can get that also. So it creates this shadow. If you have light hitting from everywhere, let me show you this. So if I open all these shades, I don't know if that's enough to do it. You see, it takes away some of the shadow, right? So you can really control your light in your room. So if you are able to shut shades, so I just shut them. I shut them, and then I can, this light forward facing creates just looks a little bit better, I think, just my personal preference. All right, so that's how we look better in video. Like it. All right, and then next up, hold on, I'm just reading my email that I sent you. I want to make sure I cover everything. Let's see. What else did I say that I was going to show you? People were replying. They were like, will there be a replay? Lisa, yes, there'll be a replay. All right. Not sure what microphone to use when you're live. I'll show you the best. Got you that. What platforms to use to go live? I've got a hack for that. Yeah, so StreamYard is the one, right? That's what I'm using right now. So I really love StreamYard. And then not sure how to get great audio using your phone. I've got something for you. Yeah, and that's the Movo microphone, right? So those are the keys. Now, the other thing is a lot of people are like, okay, wait, but how do you film the videos, Michelle, and come up with the content for the videos? And like, how do you put it all together? Which I have a whole formula for like how I do that. And I teach it inside a 5-minute video creator. So if you're like, I just need, what do you have, Michelle? It's like super inexpensive that could teach me this 5minutevideos.com. If you go to this page, 5minutevideos.com, I literally teach you the strategy of how to make better videos. So this is a very inexpensive course. If you click on it, we mail you a timer in the mail to make 5-minute videos, like how to make really high quality, like professional videos in less time, right? So will you take only 5 minutes to make your video? Well, maybe if you're a beginner, it might take you a little bit longer, but I show you literally really quickly in that course how I'm able to like come up with an idea, film the idea, edit the idea, and upload it. And I try to do it in under 5 minutes to make the point that you're spending too much time on your videos, right? So it's only $47. You get all of this stuff. So, and it's a super, super great course. This is inside the course. I teach you like filming strategies, how I film. And I actually went to an Airbnb to film this for you. So I'm at an Airbnb here filming, showing you how to do this. I show you how to film a talking head video. And then I show you how to film a day in the life video by shooting lots of different scenes. And then I show you how to edit it all together and make it into an actual video. I show you how to create faceless videos, which faceless videos are the ones where you're using like cool graphics. You can use videos from other people's content, or you can go to like Pexels and get free, like Pexels I teach you to get free content that you can use. So I show you how to do that too. And then I show you how to edit the videos inside a CapCut. So once you learn how to edit videos, it's so amazing, like what's possible. So I show you how to pull it all together inside a CapCut. So teach you that inside the course. And then I also teach you how to add outros to your videos, how to supercharge your content creation with ChatGPT, how to remix videos that you already have and use them over and over, and then how to put it all together. So that's what I teach inside that course. If you're like, I really would love to know how to make better videos, that is what I teach inside of there. So The URL for 5-minute video is the word 5, not the number 5. 5minutevideos.com is how you get that. And geez, it's really raining outside. 5minutevideos.com. So that's where you go to get 5-minute video creator. And the nice thing about it is when you order this, we ship you, like for some reason I want to do a shipment on this. So we ship you a timer. It's a 5-minute timer. So you can set the timer. And then there's a whole framework in here of like how to film the videos, what you need, how to get it ready. And so it's just like a fun little Michelle loves you little gift that we send in the mail to you, which is kind of fun. So that's 5-minute videos. The other thing that I think is really important to share is that when I first got started doing this, like when I first started making videos, I was just making videos to help people, right? I started a YouTube channel about 10 years ago. And at the time, I was a network marketer. I was selling beauty and skincare, and I was having some success as an introvert selling beauty and skincare. And so I started to make videos. And when I started to make those videos, people started to watch them, and they started, it was kind of like I was getting asked a lot of the same questions. So whenever I got asked the same question over and over and over again, because I would get so many emails and so many texts and so many messages on Facebook and social media, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start making videos. So I started making YouTube videos. And there's a story here for all of you that if you're getting asked the same thing over and over and over again, and you're sharing the same thing over and over and over again, you eventually can make videos that duplicate yourself, right? And so that's initially what I did is I made videos to duplicate myself. So I put these videos out into the world. People started to find them. And doors and opportunities started to open from those videos. In the beginning, when I started to film the videos, I'm like, who do I think I am? Like, I'm nobody. I'm just like sharing how I'm like hosting parties. Like, it was such basic stuff to me, but it was not basic to them because it was stuff that they didn't know how to do, right? And so some of you are experts in a particular thing, and you need to start sharing more what you know because you can help people, right? And that's like, so the story goes like this. I start sharing. I get a call from a CEO of a company. He's like, our sales reps love you. They love you. And actually, I have a funny slide deck of this. Let me show it to you. It's funny. I'm going to go find it really quick because I think it's funny because I want to show it to you and I think you might like it. Anyway, so hold on. I got to pull it up. It's this slide deck. This will be legendary if I can pull it up that quickly. I think this is it. All right. Yeah, here it is. I got it right here, my friend. Okay. So I'm going to hit StreamYard and I'm going to hit share. All right. So this is what happened. Okay. So I start making these YouTube videos, right? And I get an email from a CEO of a network marketing company. And I end up on the phone with him. And he was like, oh my gosh, our sales reps love you. You're so helpful. We'd love to pay you to come out and speak for our company. All from like me making videos, right? And then he asked me what my fee was. And at the time, I had no idea. Like, I didn't know people got paid like $20,000 to go speak. And I was like, I don't know. I'll say $2,500. There's no way he'd pay me that much. But he ended up sending me a check, right? This was 10 years ago. I had no idea what I was doing. But doors and opportunities opened because I made videos. And I share that with you because doors and opportunities will open for you when you make videos. Say I've had it happen if it's happened to you, or say I want it to happen if you want it to happen to you, right? Anyway, he sends me money and I look like that. I was like, oh my gosh, you sent me money. That was so crazy. But before he hangs up, and this was a really big pivotal moment in my life, he says, bring along your training program. You can sell it at the event. That was a huge moment for me because up until then, I didn't have a training program. I just had free videos I was making because I was just trying to help people for free. And so I didn't have one. And so I went and lied down in front of my husband's office. And my husband was like, what's wrong? And I was like, dude, the CEO of a network marketing company just asked me to speak for their company. He told me to bring my training program along and sell it at the event. And my husband said, do you have a training program? I said, no. He said, can you make one? I said, yes. He said, then do it. I said, okay. And then I got up off the ground and I went and made one. And so this was the first thing I ever made, right? I made these 3 CDs. This was 10 years ago, right? I ordered 300 of them. They were $1 each. And I ended up selling each of them for $17. I remember feeling guilty. I was charging too much. I brought them to the event. And I made $1,700 at the event selling these CDs minus my cost of $100, right? Or $170. No, $100. I sold 100 of them. Yeah. Okay. So that is how it started for me, right? So I come home with 200 left over from that, and I had to figure out how to sell them. So I initially put them on a website, right? I put them on a website, and I realized websites are dead. They don't really sell. And that was me with my pockets, and I had no money. I was like, this isn't working. Right. So then I realized, oh, wait, what actually makes you money is when you use a sales funnel. So I learned about sales funnels, and that's what I teach students now is how to use sales funnels. But more importantly, like how to get something together and put it out into the world. Like if you know something that you're saying on repeat, you could literally start helping people with that. Right. And so I started first selling just 2 CDs a month. I was making $34 a month. They cost me $1, so I was making $32 in profit. And with $32, like I literally was like, someone get me a crown. I was so excited because at the time I was still working for my other company. I was skipping to Starbucks and I was like, I have free money. I was so excited. I was making $32 a month. Okay. And then I read a book called Traffic Secrets by Russell Brunson. Am I sharing my screen? I wasn't sharing my screen that whole time. Please. I got to share my screen. That was so sad, you guys. Thought I was sharing it the whole time. Sorry. All right, let me go back. Hold on. I'll just show you the pictures because it was funny. All right, so anyway, I guess I was still telling the story good enough. This was the guy, okay? Now you can see it. All right, so that was the guy. He's like, come speak for our company. He said, what's your fee? I'm like, oh my gosh. I fall over dead because he's like, we're going to send you money. So he does, and I go and speak and bring along your training program. And I don't have a training program. So I lie dead in front of my husband's office. There I am. And he's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, he told me to bring, I don't have one. Can you make one? Yes, I can make one. Okay. So then I make one. These are the first CDs I ever made. Okay. So I brought them and I sold them, made $1,700 selling them at the event, put them on a website when I got home because I didn't know how to sell them. Realized websites are dead. That was me making no money. And then I realized, wait, no, I should put them on a funnel. And so in 2017, I learned about funnels and I was selling about $34 a month, you guys. I was so excited. I was so excited because that was like free Starbucks, I was like, yes. So I thought I had it all figured out. But then I realized after reading a book called Traffic Secrets by Russell Brunson, I realized, wait a minute, I don't have enough traffic. Like there's 3 types of traffic. Traffic is the people who watch your stuff. There's traffic you earn, that's your social media following. Traffic you own is your email list. And traffic you buy is paid ads, right? And I initially didn't know about this one. So I was starting to build an email list and I had followers on social media and I'm starting to build an email list, which is really important. I teach that all the time to build an email list. So in January, I ran my first ad and I remember spending $50 and I made $300. The next day it kind of went down. So I was confused. So I ended up hiring someone to help me do ads, right? And so they took my knowledge product and put it out into the world. And what you'll see here is when I hired someone, that was the jump in revenue. This is about $50,000 in sales that came in from what we were spending. So we would spend, it would make money. We'd spend what it made, right? And then just keep recycling. So we about double or tripled our money here. And I don't share that to impress you, but to impress upon you, this is how it started for me. And video, when you learn to get good on video, this can turn into something really big for you. Good audio, crystal clear picture, and then having something that if you repeat yourself a lot, you could have something that you offer to the world. And that's in my next course. That's what I'll be showing you is how to put together that thing that you offer out into the world. Because this simple blip right here changed my life forever. I was like, I think I'm onto something. I don't know what I'm onto, but I don't know. I've never made $159,000 in 6 months. And I feel like I'm onto something here, right? And so I remember launching something different here. I made $52,000 in a weekend. And I was like, I think I'm onto something here, right? And I never share this to impress you, but to impress upon you, I was clueless, right? Right around here. 2019, clueless. 2014, here's where we are now. We just hit $12 million in sales. And that looks like it's a big drop, but it was because I ran the report at the beginning of the month. But so literally we just hit $12 million in sales. And I don't share that to impress you, but to impress upon you this simple idea that if you know something that can help people, right? And you put it on video, okay? You could get that out to the world and you can help people. And that is so my passion, right? It's like my passion to show you what's possible, that your videos you could just be a regular person standing in your sunroom like I am, just a regular person in my sunroom, right? With kids, running around crazy, doing all the things, right? But you can eventually monetize that. And so I have a new course that comes out in a few weeks. It's called Course Creator Blueprint. It's coming out in October. Course Creator Blueprint is going to show you exactly how to put together your first course. What is your niche? Who do you want to help? What do you want to help them with? I'm going to show you how to use AI to help you come up with content ideas, to help you come up with the logo for it, to help you come up with the entire blueprint for it, so that you can have your signature course that you get out to the world to help people. That's what I'm going to show you, because I didn't know what I was doing in the beginning, but I learned how to do it. And that simple idea changed my life forever. And so that's my passion, is to show you how to do that. So Course Creator Blueprint is the name of the course. It's not out yet. We're still working on finalizing it for you guys, but that's my next thing, is I want to show you how to put your knowledge out into the world. So say super excited if you're excited about that. So that's going to be the next thing. In the interim, I'd say the most important thing is to get better at videos, right? So I put together a course, 5minutevideos.com. If you go to 5minutevideos.com, that's literally going to show you how to make way better videos, super duper valuable information in there. And then I am just excited for that. The other thing I'm super excited about, my book, You Are a $1 Million Brand, will be out before Christmas. So you guys will be able to get your hands on that, which will show you like how you could just be like a really regular person and not perfect and maybe a little quirky and you still can win online. Like you literally can just embrace who you truly are and you can win online and you can help people. And it's such a cool feeling to be able to help people, get thanked by them from the stuff you know in your brain that you're like, this isn't even rocket science. In your brain, it's not, but to someone else, it is super duper helpful. And so that's the deal. So I see lots of people are super duper excited. So I'm excited to hear that. So I'm going to do a giveaway really quick. My giveaway today is a signed copy of my book. My book is right here. Do it anyway, girl. It's a playful, simple, unique guide to achieving success in network marketing. That's where I got my start in this industry. I started to help network marketers, which I still help them quite a bit, but I also help entrepreneurs now. And so if you are an entrepreneur or a network marketer, I have 2 different year-long coaching programs. There are 2 different programs called the Elite Program, and they help you to level up everything about your business and get your brand out there in a really loud way. And so I'm a marketing major. I'm really good at marketing and content creation and copy. And like, that's my jam. And I like to show people how to do it, but I do it just homemade stuff. Like it's not perfect, but I show you how to do it and how it can turn into a really big business for you, which is so, so cool. So, all right. So for a winner, can we pre-order your book? Not yet. I don't have the sales page ready, or the cover of the book ready. So once I have that, then sure, you would be able to pre-order it, but it's not there yet. It's still a few steps behind pre-order. So stay tuned. It is coming. All right. So, okay. Just comment in the chats something that was helpful or something, something that you found helpful or about today's training. We'll do it that way. I see questions, so I'm answering them in my brain as I'm talking. This is my program, the 90-day Elite Program. This is for people who want to build a brand online, make videos, build an email list, build sales pages, and sell the heck out of whatever it is you want to sell. If you want to launch digital courses, I show you how to do this. If you want to do retreats, I show you how to do it in here. If you want to send gifts to your clients and make them feel happy and love you forever, I show you how to do that in here. So this is for my doctors, lawyers, my realtors, Etsy shop owners, small business owners, med spa owners, travel agents, and everyone in between. Life coaches, health coaches, fitness coaches. Okay. So that's this course. The other course I have is the Big Breakthrough Academy. This one is my one for network marketers. So if you're a network marketer, a direct seller, social seller, multi-level marketer, and you want to get more leads, have a great schedule that's not super packed, how to book appointments, how to host parties, how to close sales, how to recruit and raise up leaders. This is my formula for doing that because that's who I was in a previous life. So I did that for 10 years. So I have a whole course for that. So I have 2 different courses. For any of you that are like, I need more info on those courses, what you can do is you can hop on a call with my team, and I'll put a little link down, michellelovesyou.com/success. I have an entire team you can literally hop on a call with, tell them where you're at in your business, what you're working on, and they can make a recommendation to one of these courses if it makes sense for you. It's a year-long coaching program with accountability coach. You get 24 accountability one-on-one sessions with your coach. You get me every single week. I'm on live for 1 hour answering all your questions. And you get the entire course membership area for life with all the training. And so it's pretty amazing. So michellelovesyou.com/success. Write that down if you're like, I do need success in the next year. That is our thing. And we have almost 1,000 students that are in our elite program. And it's amazing. The community is the movers and shakers of the world. This is pretty amazing. Okay. I'm picking a winner. Ready? Hold on a sec. My screen just, when you have a Mac, if you double tap your mouse, it shoots in really quick. Okay. 90-day difference is worth every penny. Oh yeah. A lot of our 90-day students are here. So, yeah, we have a lot of realtors, Kathy, that are inside the program for sure. I like the moving device. Yeah, it's in your cart for Amazon. It's so good. Yes, we have lots of realtors in the 90-day difference program. That's the one. I just talked to a realtor last week and I was telling her, I gave her a whole game plan. She's like, this is amazing. Okay, I'm on it. Like, because realtors, yeah, you could use it to get more buyers and sellers, but you can also use this strategy to develop additional income streams, right? I have a neighbor who lives down the street who's built a $5 million business as a realtor. teaching other realtors how to be successful, right? So we meet for lunch and talk because it's fun because we're kind of in the same space, but it's crazy what's possible. So yes, you can use it to generate more business, but even beyond that, so much can happen. So, all right, I'm just going to pick from all these comments. I'm just going to pick a random winner. I'm just going to close my eyes. Okay, click. You won. That's the way to do it. If you want to win this game, you do that because you get the most, it's the most surface area. She just achieved. Christina, congratulations. I feel like you might already have a signed copy of my book, my friend. So if you do, then you can just tell me what else you want. Here, this is where you just text me and tell me that you're the winner. Congratulations. Okay, so I'm going to answer some quick questions really quickly. If anybody has any questions, I'm just scrolling up. Okay. Actually, there's so many comments. So if you have a question, just ask it actually, because I can't find any questions because there's so many comments. You guys are good at comments. You did a good job at that. All right. MichelleLovesyou.com/success. That's taking book a call with my team to find out more about the elite program that I have. Okay. Hi, London. Michelle, tell your son, London, I said hello. Does the pink camera mover make any noise when moving? No, but you have a microphone in. So sure, if you didn't have a microphone in, it would cause problems. But the microphone's on you and the receiver's on here. So this will not pick up any noise. You're going to be away. So I think it would pick up the humming of this moving. It doesn't make noise, but it hums a little, like it vibrates, right? So probably towards the end. The new product will be out towards mid to end of October. So I think the doors are probably going to open October 21st on it. So stay tuned for that. So it'll be towards the end of the month of October. Any advice for making funny videos for someone who cooks? Yeah, okay. I think what makes funny videos funny, and when I film them, is to do things that shock people that they wouldn't anticipate. And so when we go to my beach retreat, I host a beach retreat and women come. We have one this upcoming week. We actually have a few additional spots if anyone wants to come to a oceanfront mansion for 5 days. We film funny videos and we talk sales pages and talk strategy and business strategy. And we have a private chef the whole time. And there's a massage therapist there and you get branding photos done. It's all included in your purchase. It's really amazing. But at that event, we do a challenge and it's make the funniest video. So people make funny videos. And so I teach you how to edit and put together all the different clips to make the funny videos. But the thing that makes people laugh is when you do things that they don't anticipate, right? So some of my videos where people are like, that was so funny. When I look back on the video, it's because in the middle of the video, I might be talking and then it cuts to a new scene and it's just me being like, ah, and then I keep talking. I'm like, so that's how I feel, right? And like, so you just do these random things and then you chop it together really close. And then it becomes like, holy cow, that was so entertaining to watch, but so weird at the same time, but I kind of enjoyed it, right? So I spend a lot of time watching other people's content to learn. I pay attention to their scenes, right? I pay attention to, okay, when they shot this scene, how many seconds do I count till I see a new scene? And the best videos, there's about 2 seconds to 7 seconds between scenes. So it's like, boom, scene number 1, 1, 2, 3, new scene. 1, 2, 3, new scene. And so the more camera angles that you can have, the more different things you can shoot, the more different like things you can jump in with a story while you're doing the cooking. Like all of that makes it really entertaining. And I always say, just find the right cat to copy the right cat, right? Because there's someone out there who's doing it. They're doing cooking in a really fun and unique way. And their channel has 3 million followers. That's a really good person to learn from. And obviously their content might be so ridiculously good. It kind of, you're like, whoa, I'm not at that level. But even if you did half of what they're doing, it still would perform really well, which is really amazing. So, yes. So anyway, so that's the deal for that. Okay. The pink moving thing, this just moves. It follows your face. So when you film, if you go to michellelovesyou.com/tools, I'll put that on the screen for you. It has a link to this so that you can grab this. But this is basically your own cameraman. So if you want to be out and about, you can put this in the middle of the street and you move and it follows you. And so it looks like you have a cameraman, but you don't, which is amazing, which is so cool. Yeah, having outtakes like with the kids, right? It's another one. Like, so anytime you got another little scene you can show, or sometimes I like to film when things go disastrous. Like I thought it was so funny when I bought a new car. Like I just bought a new car just like 4 days ago. And I thought it was really funny when I bought this brand new car and I drove it off the lot. And the second I drove it off the lot, the check engine light went on. And then I drove a little further, another orange light went on, and then another thing. And then it said total system failure. And I was like, oh, shoot, this is my new car. Yeah. So anyway, those are so funny because you're like, that's such a fantastic story, right? And it's like a cliffhanger at this point because we just know something is broken and they've ordered the part. And like, what is the part? I don't know. So anyway, but like those are funny things you can include in just or any disaster happening around you can be funny. I think it's funny. So it's on your outlook, I guess. I think anytime something goes wrong, I'm like, this is gonna make a great story. Every time. It's so funny. So anyway, so yeah, we were very lucky the hurricane didn't affect our retreat. And I'm watching down in the Caribbean, there was something that was going to form, but I don't think it formed because I looked today and it doesn't seem like anyone's talking about it. So the retreat that I host called the Elite Beach Retreat. For more details on the Elite Beach Retreat, you can go to, where can you go to? You can, you can just book a call with my team to hear more about it. I do have a whole sales page that shows you about it. Let me see if I can find it. Please hold. Let's see. MichelleLovesYou.com/retreat. Look at that. That is the obvious one. If you go to MichelleLovesYou.com/retreat, you can see more about my retreat. And that's great for anyone who wants to build a business, show up louder, prouder, bolder, and in charge, meet new people, get friends for life. All those things happen at the retreat. There it is. Okay, cool. Okay. All right. So, best way to keep your clients' attention. So, yeah. So, I guess it depends. Like on social media, I'm assuming, right? So, I think that the best way to keep people's attention, right? Since I've been live, there's about 150 people watching at the height of this. Now there's 139, right? I gained some, I lost some. I don't really pay attention to that number because obviously not everyone has 46 minutes to sit and listen, right? So I understand that. Right. But if we want to keep people's attention, we want to provide valuable information, right? So when you give them very specific links, very specific information, they're like, man, that was actually really valuable. Like a vague version of this training would be like, so just invest in a really good microphone and then just like get like, just like go live sometimes and then, put this attachment on a pole like this and it's terrible training, right? So when you can be very specific with people and tell them exactly what it is that they need for success, they start to know you. They start to like you and they start to trust you. And when people trust you, then they trust you on a free level where you've given them so much value for free. They're like, holy cow, this chick is so helpful. What if I gave her money? Like if I bought one of her courses, I bet that would actually be pretty good. And so what I see a lot of new people do is because they're new, they're like, I don't want to give away everything I know. So I'm going to hide it behind all my courses. I'm not going to tell anyone anything I know until they get my course. I'm like, yeah, well, they don't trust you enough to buy your course because they don't know what you know because you never shared it publicly. So it's okay to share everything you know publicly. You have to remember people pay you for your organized thoughts, right? So I have about 10,000 or 20,000 hours of training out there, maybe more than that, right? And you could go watch all of it and you probably could figure out like everything I know in my brain, right? But if you want it in a really organized fashion, then you can invest some money to get it all organized in a delightful little manner, right? So people pay you for your organized thoughts. So that's so cool. Anyway, all right. I love you guys so much. Blessings. You are welcome, Chippy. And is there a link? The link to MichelleLovesYou.com/retreat is how to find out more about the retreat. What is the beginning of the thing? So pink thing, this follows you when you're filming. So if you miss the beginning, the replay will be available later today. Seems like the replay takes a while to buffer lately. I don't know what's going on Facebook. It's been weird, but on YouTube, you should be able to watch it right away. If you go to MichelleLovesYou.com/tools, that will give you the link to this. This is a little tracking device that follows you when you're live or when you're just on your phone filming a video. This is pretty cool. All right. That completes my training. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm going to be live on Friday. I'm doing Fantastic Fun Friday. I think that's what I called it. Oh, am I? Oh, maybe I'm not. I have a hair appointment. That might not be accurate. You should not listen to me because I don't know what I'm talking about right now. So yeah, I don't think I am live on Friday. I thought I was though. Yeah, anyway, I'll send you an email out if I'm going to be live on Friday, but I can't be live during my hair appointment. Actually, I could. With this setup right here, you can be live from anywhere, even when you get your hair done, Michelle. See, that's right. All right. I love you guys. Patricia. Hi, friend. I love you. I'm still 31 direct sales, 10 years, and author working on my second to expand on that niche and to include membership sites for me for possibly Mark and Ben. What do you think? Yes, all the way long. Yes, 100%. You could totally have a membership, my friend. I think it's a brilliant idea. Yeah, and that's like literally in my 90-day elite program, which I don't think you're in that program. I would remember because I would talk to you on Voxer. That program, I literally teach you how to put all that together. But literally, you could have a membership site. You could help so many people. If you know something that could help people, you could create that into an additional income stream and help people at the same time, which is so cool. All right. Well, I love you guys so much. Thanks so much for being on, and I will see you when I see you next, which I don't know what time or day it is yet, but I'll let you know in email. All right, my friends. I'll see you soon. Bye, friends.